So, good afternoon. We're back again. We've signed a new goalkeeper, and this one has Premier League experience. We're going to get into the full article on Arsenal, the announcement, should I say, on Arsenal's website. Excuse me. In a second, we're also going to have a little look about the Martin Odegaard transfer. If I stop this wobbling, and that looks like it's about to happen as well. Again, another loan, but we'll go through that in a second. And just before we do that, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you smash a like on the video if you haven't already. And I will be live on Rance's channel at 3 o'clock. So make sure you come check that out. Back again on here at 5 with the podcast. And then I'll be back again at 9 with a preview. And then at 10 o'clock, I'm on LFC Day Trippers. So busy day, or busy afternoon and evening, should I say. So yeah, make sure you check out all the content. And let's get into what Arsenal have said. In fact, let me just click on this. Handcrafted models, stadium models. Let's see how much they're ripping us off for them then. It's gone. I don't know what happened. Anyway, let's have a little look at this Matt Ryan news, which is kind of funny, actually, because the source was spot on again, always ahead of the curve. Didn't see any ITKs tweeting it out. So I just tweeted it myself on Wednesday evening. Mentioned it on here yesterday, daytime. And obviously, he signs today. My plug is certified. Always on point, always. But anyway, let's have a little look here. Arsenal have signed Matt Ryan on loan. During this time at Brighton, we often saw the very best of Matt Ryan's goalkeeping qualities. Is it Matt with one T? Okay, I better change the title then. You can click here to buy your Ryan 33 shirt. I don't think they're going to sell many of them, if I'm honest. But anyway, I'd say on the field, it's probably my reliability as a goalkeeper. I'd like to be consistent and feel consistent with my performances, he said. I dedicate every aspect of my life to playing football and trying to win football matches for whoever I am representing, be it the national team in Australia or the club team. So that willingness to win and go the extra length to do so is probably my main driving force. Off the field, I like to think that I am a genuine, easygoing person. I'm pretty laid back and approachable and happy to have a chat with anyone. Like I said, I'm very dedicated towards my sport. I'm very professional, and I don't want any stone unturned in trying to win on match days when they come on. I also give my all in order to achieve that. He then continues on. He seems quite a bubbly guy, this guy, doesn't he? Jesus Christ, he's on it. So what mindset between now and the end of the campaign? So what is his mindset, between now and the end of the campaign? He put, firstly, to get in there and start the adaptation phase and learn the ins and outs, to get more understanding of playing with the group and the coaching staff and what's going to be required of me as a goalkeeper that they're looking for in the style of play. Those types of things, he said. I'm ready to develop a great relationship with them, and I feel that the quicker and more efficiency, there's always a typo. Always, effectively, that's supposed to say, surely. I don't know. The better chance I have to give myself and as an individual to contribute at a greater level of football club. That is my focus, to come and work hard, push each other and improve each other as a player and a person. I have no doubts that I am in the right environment to do that. Yeah, so we've signed Matt Ryan, who I see a stat before I come on here, has got a worse save ratio than Runnison. This is it's a bit of a weird one, really, isn't it? Because we signed Runnison to be backup to Leno, to then sign Matt Ryan to be backup to Leno. bit of a madness. So where's Runnison going? We've obviously let Matt Macy go. I need to change the title because I thought it was Matt with with 2 T's, not one. So there we go. Is anyone actually excited by this? Like, obviously, it is only a loan until the end of the season. But is anyone actually? I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail. You fucking. How's his name Matt with 1 T? Like, come on, man. Seriously, no, I'm keeping it in there. Fuck him. It can stay there. It can be called Matt with 2 T's now. But is anyone actually excited by this? Like, honestly, is anyone actually like buzzing that we've signed this guy? Because it is only a loan move, like I said. But like, is he actually going to get many games? Will he play Europa League, perhaps? Maybe the FA Cup. I'm not sure what the crack is with that. If we get past Southampton tomorrow, then will he be able to play in the next round? Has he already played in the rounds? I don't know. I'm not too sure what the crack is with Brighton. Should we have a little look at his stats for Brighton? See how many games he's played this season. Have a little look. I don't think he's played many, has he? Let's have a little look. Do keep battering the likes up while I'm looking for this. Do you know what? This pisses me off because there's a fucking American footballer called Matt Ryan. Every time I type this guy's name and it comes up with that guy. Brighton. There we go. I am so confused. This is mad. Okay. Well, in the Premier League this season, he's played 11 games. Okay. Played all 38 last season, 34 the season before, and 38 the season before that. He's played none in the FA Cup and none in the EFL Cup this season. So 11 league games, 121 Premier League appearances, 27 clean sheets, which I suppose isn't bad for Brighton because they're not the best team around. But yeah, he has had 1 yellow card this season. He's conceded 185 goals in 123 appearances total for Brighton. 27 clean sheets in total. Okay, so he's conceded more goals than games. Okay, like I said, Brighton are not the best team in the world, are they? So maybe that's why. Is anyone excited? I don't know. I think he's a better goalkeeper than Runnison, even though his stats suggest that he couldn't catch a cold, let alone a football, because his saving stats are worse than Runnison's. I think it's like 47% of the shots against him he actually saves. That stat could always be misleading anyway, because it's what type of shots. Like, you know, if you're rifling them into the top bins, you've got no chance of saving them. How many of them were penalties? You know, them stats are always stats for shit like that. I never look at stats for appearances. Cool, yeah. Stats for assists, if you want to take them into account, whatever. Goals against, goals for, goals scored by the player if it's a striker, then yeah, great. But no, when he's got a saving percentage of 47%, yeah. How many of them are penalties? Do we know? Because they ain't told us that, have they? They haven't told us how many goals it was, how many games it was. Just a good stat though, it'll get your retweets and likes, wouldn't it? So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, excuse me. Yeah, I'm not too disappointed we've signed this goalkeeper. It could be worse. We could have Runnison as backup. At least we've got a Premier League experienced goalkeeper now as backup. Obviously, I wanted Martinez to stay. That's done. We can't get that one back. So yeah, big up all the Aussies in the chat with their new Aussie goalkeeper at the club. Big up my guy. Man said he's buzzing. Yeah, you're probably the only one that is buzzing, bruv. I think this is probably the general feeling. I'm not excited, but more happy with him than Runnison. Yeah, I'd go with that. I'm not over the moon, but yeah, he's better than Runnison, isn't he? So we'll see now what happens with Runnison and where he goes and what he gets up to, because he must be sitting there thinking, well, why have I come here? I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to Odegaard. Let me get up the direct quotes in a second. Make sure you keep peppering the like button. And we're going to get up some direct quotations from the main man, Fabrizio. Where are we? Where are we? Right. So 2 hours ago, he put a tweet out. Odegaard was open to rejoin Real Sociedad. Then Arsenal tempted him with a bid. Martin decided with his family to give priority to Arsenal. Arsenal and Real Madrid are now in contact directly to complete the deal. Real only want a simple loan. Arsenal are really confident. That was 2 hours ago. He's then tweeted again since then. And it is actually his last tweet. Oh, no, actually, I'm lying. This was 3 hours ago. He's pinned it. That's why. Okay. So Martin Odegaard has decided to join Arsenal over Real Sociedad. The deal is expected to be completed in the coming hours, and Real Madrid are in contact to reach the agreement. Real want a simple loan until June. Arteta spoke directly with the player, and that was a key factor. There was another tweet he put out as well. Here we go. This is the Real Sociedad manager. Saying the possibility to sign Odegaard to come back here doesn't exist. He was really close, but then Arsenal joined the race after Arteta called him. Odegaard changed his mind. Work in progress between Arsenal and Real Madrid to complete the agreement soon. So yeah, it looks like we're signing Martin Odegaard on loan as well, which I think is a bit of a weird one, if I'm honest. It's not a weird one because he's not a good player, because obviously he is a good player. But 4 months he's going to be here. 4 months. Is he going to be able to make that much of an impact in 4 months? I don't know. I hope he does, but I don't know. I'm not too sure, because we see with Denis Suarez when he came here, he got injured pretty quick and did nothing. He was in and out of the team, just having a mare, couldn't get up to the pace of the game. And I know Denis Suarez plays a completely different position to Odegaard. Before anyone in the chat says, "Oh, you don't know football." I know they play different positions. What I will say is, though, to come into a whole new league with whole new teammates and only on a 4-month deal, it's a bit of a weird one, if I'm honest. And I'm not too disappointed that he's signing again. It's just not one that's going to get me excited. It's like we're gonna train him up for Real Madrid, and we learned our lesson with Dani Ceballos. I don't really understand both of these. Well, I understand the first one because we needed a goalkeeper. I don't really understand this one because it might take him 4 months to get bedded in and get up to speed, by which time he's leaving. So I would have personally, if I was going to sign this guy, it would have been sign him on a permanent deal or not at all. Maybe if we wanted somebody in that position to help Smith Rowe out, to come off the bench, to play in some Europa League games and stuff like that, and leave Smith Rowe for the league games, I don't know. Then yeah, maybe we should have looked. Maybe we should have looked in the Premier League at a player. I'm sure there's plenty of players in the Premier League that are available, potentially on loan, if not to sign. I think the reason they're doing this on a loan is obviously we've got a lot of wages coming off the wage bill in the summer. So maybe Odegaard wasn't one of their choices. Maybe that's not on their list. It's just a quick fix for now, because the fact that Fabrizio's tweeted it out saying that Madrid just want a straight loan, there's no option to buy, none of that, would suggest that Arsenal are cool with that, because we're going to sign Odegaard apparently. So yeah, listen, I like him. I think he's an all right player, but I just think this is a bit of a weird one, man. Like 4 months of the league to go, and we're bringing in a guy who's never played in the Premier League to hopefully be our Bruno Fernandes. I think it smacks a little bit of desperation, if I'm honest. But you never know. He might actually come in and be the next Bruno Fernandes and help elevate us up the table, because I think the business we've done in terms of getting the players out, I think it's been decent. We've got rid of Mesut Ozil. That's the biggest news at this club we've had for a long, long time. Kolasinac's gone on loan. Matt Macy's gone. Saliba, I'm disappointed's left. Who else is there? I think that's it for now, isn't it? Is that it? Have I missed one? I don't know. And then obviously we've got Matt Ryan signed, sealed, delivered, and then we've got Odegaard looking like he's on his way. Somebody in the chat said, "Who would I have signed instead?" I don't think we need an attacking midfielder, mate. I've said this many, many times. This fetish that Arsenal fans have about attacking mid is the only place you can create on the pitch. Needs to stop. It needs to stop. I would have personally gone for somebody like Basuma, stuck him next to Thomas Partey, and then if Smith Rowe gets injured, play Saka there. Saka will play anyway, but you can put him attacking mid. You can put Martinelli you can put Martinelli in goal. It'd still look world class. So yeah, I don't think we needed an attacking mid. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this guy, innit? I'm not disappointed that he's signing. I'm just a little bit seems a bit weird. Ceballos must be going back to Madrid. Premier League rule states you're only allowed to get 2 players on loan at once. That's only for Premier League teams. So you can only get any foreign-based clubs. You can get more than one. Premier League, you can't. You can only get one, I think. So if we wanted to go and loan another Brighton player, we couldn't do that because we've signed the Brighton goalkeeper today. If it's overseas, you can do it. So yeah, man, that's the wrong informations. That is the wrong informations. Lee Gunner, fake fan. Well, thank you, Daniel Alisdea. Big up yourself for coming and watching a fake fan. Appreciate that. You're part of the 1,200 people that are watching live. Thank you, mate. Have a wonderful Friday. Get out of here. These people have got nothing better to do. I know lockdown's boring and all that, yeah, but you man are wet. Like literally wet. Socrates, that's the other one we got rid of. Thank you for everyone in the chat. I've just seen everyone spamming Socrates in the chat. That's the other one we got rid of. You're right. You're right. Socrates. So if you actually evaluate the outs, we got Socrates out, Mesut Ozil out, Kolasinac out, Saliba out, Matt Macy out. That's actually not bad, is it? In fact, that's actually pretty fucking good, if I'm being honest. Now we've got to evaluate the ins. Yeah. 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 This was supposed to be the window where we were overhauling the whole squad, by the way. Yeah, we were going to get loads of new signings. I did keep telling everyone this wasn't Football Manager. Agreed. Madrid engineered the deal in their own favour. If he does well, we'll be forced to pay way more than his current market value. Big up to you, Bargav. Anyone in Spain who plays in the Spanish league, mate, has a buyout clause in their contract. I think it's a legal requirement in the Spanish league. So he has got a buyout clause. I don't know how much that is, but I'm sure that we won't be reactivating it either way, mate. Gendouzi's another one that's on loan. Yeah, that was from the last window they made, but yeah, if you evaluate the ins, it's not great, is it? And what have I done here? And the ins so far are a goalkeeper that's got the worst saving percentage, if you want to go down that route of looking at him. But for me, I think it's better than Runnison. I'm not disappointed with him coming in. Odegaard, we'll wait and see, because if he knocks Smith Rowe straight out the team, then I'm not going to be happy with it, because Smith Rowe is actually balling right now. Let's be real here. So if he gives backup and provides backup to him, then why are we looking at a player that's apparently going to be one of the best number 10s in world football to be a backup to Smith Rowe? Yeah, because I've seen so many people say to me, "Oh, Odegaard, oh, he's amazing. He is amazing. What a footballer. He's going to be top 5 in the world, top 5 number 10s in the world." And then I've seen these same people saying, "Oh, but he's only coming as a backup to Smith Rowe." Well, make your minds up. Is he going to be top 5 or is he backup dancer? Come on. Yeah, I'm just thinking that could be a Denis Suarez all over again. Come into the league, don't really do much, and then go back, tail between legs. But because of all these hipsters out there that love a little bit of FIFA career mode, and they've seen Odegaard go from down here to up here on 91 or whatever his thing is, yeah, he's amazing apparently. So we shall see how amazing this guy is going to be, because if he comes in and plays in the same team as Smith Rowe, what does that mean for Granit Xhaka? because he'll be playing next to Thomas Partey, surely. So I don't know, man. We'll see. We shall see. This is a great question, and this is exactly the question I posed when we signed Dani Ceballos, and I said no, he can't. And all the hipsters that pretend they watch these players every single week, which they don't, pretending they watch every player in every league every week, you're chatting shit. Yeah, I don't watch the Spanish league anymore. I'm bored of it. I used to watch it week in, week out back in the day. Don't watch it anymore. It's shit. It is absolutely dog shit. And I'm not sure this guy can cope with the pace and the physicality. Like I said yesterday on the stream, when you see Mikel Antonio running at you and bouncing man off onto the deck, bruv, in Spain, that's a foul. Yeah, over here it's play on. Yeah, and this is exactly what I said about Dani Ceballos. I'm not convinced by this guy in the league, and it's always a big risk when you go and get a player from overseas. It's always a big risk when you sign any player, if I'm honest. But we shall see. So are we writing him off already? Not writing him off. It just seems a bit of a weird deal, if I'm honest. 4 months he's going to be here. How long is it going to take him before he's up to speed? We've seen already that the manager comes out and says, oh, this one's not ready. He's been training hard. Like, well, look when Thomas Partey came. Thomas Partey hadn't played hardly any football. This guy's played hardly any football. It took Thomas Partey, 3-4 games before we actually see him in the team. And then after a couple of weeks, he got injured. So I hope, fingers crossed, this works out because he is a good little player. But I'm not convinced it's going to, if I'm honest. But we shall see. No doubt I'll get a lot of heat for saying that, but I don't really give a toss. It's my opinion. And I got a lot of heat for saying the juiced up Iwobi at Wolves ain't worth 80 million. I think everyone's now realised he's shit. So yeah, it is what it is. But big up to my plug, the proper plug, who gave me the Matt Ryan. Jesus Christ, I might have to go back to bed, you know. Who gave me the Matt Ryan news on Wednesday. Obviously, I told you guys that, and big up to him. The plug strikes again, and smash the likes up. There is 1,300 people watching this. Don't forget, in half hour, I'm live with rants on his channel. 5 o'clock, I'm back again with a podcast on here, and then 9 o'clock, I'll be dropping a preview. It won't be with a Saints fan, unfortunately. It'll be all by myself, and then I'll be back again at 10 o'clock on LFC Day Trippers. So loads of content to come today. Plenty more to come. Rat Ryan has signed for Arsenal on loan. Odegaard is incoming apparently. So there is only 252 likes on this video. You need to hammer that out real quick. You Rat Army members, assemble. Let's do some more. Marco says, I'm disappointed it's only 4 months. I would have been excited if it's permanent. Exactly, same as you, mate. Yeah, if this was permanent, then yeah. But 4 months, he's going to come in. It might take him a little while to get up to speed, by which time 2 months have passed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. So, yeah, we'll see. Oh, dear. No doubt we'll be giving him the number 10 shirt as well, because that's how this club is, mate. Let's do some more of your comments. Come on. Ryan is now part of the Rat Army. Yeah, Rat Ryan, bruv. Rat Ryan. Kim Kallstrom part 2. Well, it could be Denis Suarez part 2, couldn't it? It could be Bruno Fernandes part 2, where man just comes in and elevates us up the table. That can't be true. You're on a wind up. Is that true? Odegaard's release clause is 311 million. Oh dear. These fucking Spanish clubs take the piss, don't they? Could be Ceballos part 2. That's the thing. Ceballos has been very inconsistent since he's been here. It could be Bruno Fernandes coming in and hitting the ground running and going bosh straight up. So yeah. Let me just block this little fucking clown in my chat. Get out of here, you absolute wrong'un. I swear, these little kids, yeah, come in my chat. You're not wanted. Anyone under the age of 18, if you're going to act like a dickhead, don't come back. I don't want anyone under the age of 18 in my chat unless they're sound. I ain't interested in my channel appealing to kids because these kids ain't got a clue what fucking day it is, let alone anything about football. So yeah, anyone who's under the age of 18 that acts like a prick, you're just getting blocked. I'd rather you not watch it. Anyone who is under the age of 18 who's sound and is always decent in the chat, cool, man. Big up yourself. I ain't interested in idiots in my chat room, man. What's the matter with these people? Absolute fools. But there we go. Let's do a couple more. Rat Ryan. I can't believe I said it. Rat Ryan. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, you're sound, bruv. Yeah, you're sound. You're all right. Anyone who's cool, man. Like, look at this guy. This guy's desperate to get himself pinned on my comments. Bruv, you've probably never had sex in your life. I've got a daughter who's 11, bruv. She's probably about 3 years younger than you. Like, what's the matter with these little dicks? He's probably sitting there watching Babe Station, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get myself out of here. I will be back. Man said I'm 13. I'm probably your youngest viewer. I'm going to get myself out of here because I need to eat and I'm going on Rance's channel in half an hour. I'll be back again on here at 5. Then I'll be back again at 9. Then I'm back again on LFC Day Trippers at 10. I'm mad busy today. And then tomorrow, watch along at 10 past 11 in the morning. Fucking hell, man. Did I not realise I don't get out of bed until gone 11? So yeah, but it is what it is. Big up to Brandon. Thanks for your donation again, buddy. Everyone is accepting this because they're of the apparent overhaul in the summer. Watch the excuses in the summer. Bruv, it's embarrassing. Yeah, it's embarrassing because everyone's thinking that we're going to go on a mad shopping spree in the summer. They're all going to be disappointed. They're going to be very disappointed. And this is the thing, right? People will be sitting out there giving this window a 10 out of 10 because they'll be jizzing over Odegaard and they'll be jizzing over the fact we got rid of 3 or 4 deadwood, yeah? Which, listen, I'm happy about that, right? But they'll be giving this window an 11 out of 10. A 10 out of 10, yeah? What's the excuse going to be when we still finish 10th? Because that's where we're finishing, regardless of who we bring in this transfer window. We ain't getting any higher than fucking 10th. So there we go. Anyway, I'm out of here, people. Back again in half an hour on Rance's channel. Laters. Ryan has